Now, Israel has become so important for the US that it is ready to sideline Japan too. Now, just get this news. America got angry with Japan just because Japan is not ready to invite Israel to one of its events. What happened was that recently there was an event in Japan which is held every year in August, so that during World War II, this year also this event was held, but Israel was not invited. Here Japan said that he is angry with the excessive bombing on Gaza from Israel, and that is why he does not want to invite him to the event. Refused because Israel was not invited, and it saw it as Israel's disrespect. Obviously, this thing hobbled the Japan. But some other questions also arise from here. First, if America does not find it wrong to drop Israel's bomb on Gaza, then why does it mourn the atomic bomb event of Japan? Secondly, why has America Japan till date? He did not apologize for this action, and the third is that if America does not see its mistake, then how does it consider this country as its elder brother? The country which burnt its people in a single minute. After all, how can Japan love him so much? Know the answers to all these questions in today's video. See this Japan whose elder brother America, the way advanced development has been done Japan in this country for decades. It shows that the real shield of Japan is America. If Japan screwed, then it is considered a direct attack on America. And this love is not only from America, but also from the Japan. That is why 75% of the population here believes that Japan, the best combination of America, is America. Not only politically, but also socially, economically, and militarily. A strong impression of America is on Japan. But it is also a fact that this is the same country that brought America to the brink of ruin. In just a few minutes, this country erased the existence of 2 cities of Japan. And not only this, millions of people were killed. Those who are left were crippled in such a way that many generations to come had to face the side effects of the bomb. But even after this, does this love of Japan for America not raise questions in your heart? That too, when America does not regret its actions today, even if someone makes a small attack on each other, then there will be a chance of war. Without going far, look at the fire of war in the Middle East. Only Iran, the death of the chief of Hamas, then is Turkey and Russia also ready to jump into this fight, which is already at war with Ukraine. India himself has not forgotten till date what the British did to him at one time. There is still hatred for the British in the hearts. Then how Japan has forgotten the biggest attack in history on him? See, there is a big story behind it, which should start from the very beginning. And Japan is not as much a milkman groom. About 150 years ago, the relationship between America and Japan started joining. This was the period when there was imperialism in Japan. That is, this country was ruled by a king, and the emperor here had decided to help the Japan to modernize the relationship with America, due to which America was also ready for this deal, and it has done Japan from industrialization to modern methods. America has played a big hand in advancing the army of Japan, from providing them modern weapons to introducing politics there. Japan himself was also receiving America's developments with open hands, but because there was never any rule on Japan, therefore its culture tradition was absolutely authentic. In such a situation, there was a section from which Japan did not like to join hands with other countries in this way. They felt that Japan was adding their culture and authenticity. These people who preserved the culture of Japan for thousands of years were Sumeria. He had saved his empire many times on the orders of the king, and he did not like why modernization was being introduced. That too, with a country like America, which is not related to anyone, apparently for fear of losing its cultural heritage. Soon Sumere started a war against his king. In this, the Japanese king once again resorted to the US army to save himself, which together with the Japanese army against and eliminated all opposition. Obstacles to Japan's modernization. America played a crucial role in its development. Over time, US-Japan relations improved significantly. Notably, America never sought to colonize Japan, viewing it as its friendliest Asian ally. During World War I, Japan's with America without hesitation, helping defeat Germany. Now you might wonder, if everything was so good, where did things go wrong? Well, it all began in 1920. Japan, with American support, was emerging as an Asian superpower. No other power could match Japan's strength. India was starving at the time, while China was just gaining independence. Many countries didn't even exist then. Given this, Japan demanded all of Germany's pre-W1 Asian territories. Surprisingly, a large part of this included China, which Japan dreamed of conquering. However, America was already concerned about Japan's growing popularity and power, and strongly disapproved of this ambition. Now that Japan is demanding its share, the Western world wants all states within Germany to be independent. On one hand, the Western world, Europe, France, Portugal, Spain, had colonies across Asia, using other countries' resources for their own development. Yet they were jealous of how an Asian country could do this. They viewed Asian countries as if their land was theirs to take. But they could not see them ruling themselves. This country had a dream of becoming a strong one. Asia and this country had considered itself a superpower. He wanted that Asia is only Asians. Overall, if there is a rule of any country on Asia, then it will be of only one Asian country. Now, Japan could think of this because by then this country had also become superior due to no rule. Not only their practices were very strong, but their patriotism. Their values were also very high when the Europeans looked very pale compared to them. Just in view of these things, Japan retained their expansion attitude and started occupying different countries. As the Japan spread, the British got chilly. This expansion did not like the British. The Japan from above was not taking the name of stopping. It was against the European colonies. It felt that whatever countries the European nations had occupied, they should either make them independent or do it under Japanese rule. But the British never agreed to do so. Seeing the power and voice of the Japan, the leaders of the India also got strength, who understood how such a small Japan is forcing the Western powers to bow down. Then, seeing the Japan's patriotism, the nationalism of India also got a voice. And Japan also helped Subhash Chandra Bose to form the Azad Hind Fauj. From here, the relationship between America and Japan worsened. Japan started to hide in the eyes of not only the British, but the entire Western nation. As the years went by, the situation between these countries worsened, and when World War II began, Japan once again prioritized its dream of a strong Asia. Ultimately, Japan teamed up with Germany and Italy to achieve their dreams, forming alliances in World War II. The USA and UK were on one side, and Germany and Japan on the other, marking the start of World War II. Initially, America didn't get involved, but after Japan's attack on Pearl Harbor, it quickly entered the fray. What followed is well known. Japan became America's enemy, leading to major conflicts. However, it's worth noting that by the end of World War II, Japan had managed to occupy several Asian countries, from Malaysia to Indonesia and the Philippines, and even half of China was under Japanese control. The world's power had become unbeatable, making it difficult to stop. So America and its allies launched a nuclear attack on Japan, shaking the country's foundation. They knew this was the only way to defeat Japan, a nation that would die before surrendering. Dropping nuclear weapons seemed their last option. This attack devastated Japan, setting it back years. With little population or strength left, Japan finally surrendered to Allied powers. The Japanese emperor was removed, and America took control. But a question remains: why did Japan still love America after such brutality? Well, the reason is that even after the attack, America never made Japan its colony nor ruled it as the British did in other countries. After taking it under his control, the best thing he did was that cooperative development was introduced here. America had ensured that labor unions were developed in Japan, women got voting rights, and people could think about development. At the same time, America also made the Japan so capable that it could run its own government. When it was fixed, America left the Japan on its own. But America has always been giving all the funds for development to the Japan. In the meantime, America has also been afraid that this country will not go towards heavy military power again. Therefore, he put an article on the Constitution of Japan on 9, which said that Japan cannot develop any kind of military power. That is, the Japan will not have a military, and America will give him whatever military assistance he wants. Just since then, America removed its focus from the military side, as well as America also said that it considered Japan as its territory. In 1952, with Bassini values, America liberated the Japan, and even after independence, America stood at the forefront of helping America in every way. Then, when there was a Cold War in America and Russia, America realized that Japan would also have to develop its military, and gradually, by abrogating Article 9, it can be said that America has repaid the debt by helping its action with Japan instead of suppressing it. After the attack, America focused on raising it and made a small Japan as capable as America, although America will never apologize for its actions, but he has a hand in making Japan the Japan of today. By the way, there is a lot of difference between today's Japan and the earlier Japan. Already people didn't want to fight, but against the people, the king kept his idea up. So when democracy came, people became supporters of America. Even today, if Japan is attacked, then that country will have to face America first. America will stand as a shield of Japan. But now Japan is also developing its military because there is another country in South Asia which has started considering itself a very big power. And this is China. Therefore, Japan is moving forward to tackle it. While talking about America, it has never regretted its atomic bomb attack. And that is why today it is also seen supporting Israel on the cruel policies being done in Gaza. Well, this whole game is of geopolitics, sir. The day America ends its meaning, it will also leave Israel. What do you think about this? Please tell us your opinion in the comment section. With this, now we leave you. Hope you must have liked this video. Do not forget to share this video with your friends. Also, subscribe to the channel.